Alright, welcome back to the channel. So I've been in a bit of a Mario mood recently, and I think it's because my son is starting to get to a certain age where he's just getting into Mario big time, really. And I think as well it's because the movie has recently released. So it's kind of getting me in the mood to play Mario games again as well, if that makes sense. And obviously I'm playing them alongside him. So we recently beat Mario Galaxy, let's say together now. He's able to play a couple of the levels, but not so good. But he just sits there with me if he needs help, and I play through the levels with him. Yeah, it's been really great to do that. So ultimately that has led me to revisit Super Mario Odyssey. And revisiting it has simply made me realize that this is still the best game on the Switch for me. The game literally has the ability to take me back to my childhood, and the sense of joy and wonder, no other game on the system has really provided that since. And I know a lot of people talk about Zelda being the best on the system. I disagree with that, even though I enjoy Zelda. I always have this memory of the Cascade Kingdom when I played this game first. Listen up. It's just the perfect introduction to the game and gives you that sense of adventure. I think the importance of video game music is seriously understated at times. And what it leads up to be is the combination of the music, the presentation, just that happy feeling of playing as Mario. It just made me feel really great. I just grinning the whole time. And then as you slowly start to understand the systems of Mario Odyssey, if you played Mario Galaxy before, it's nearly Mario Galaxy expanded, whereas now it's not just small little planets, it's massive huge worlds for you to explore. And this is key point one about Mario Odyssey. If I'm comparing Breath of the Wild to Super Mario Odyssey, I think Mario Odyssey does discovery and exploration better than Breath of the Wild. Finding those moons is one of the most addictive things in this game. But the moons are rewarding, and the further you get into the game, the further they're required to use your brain, and they're always in touch and distance. They're never miles and miles away, because the worlds, they're not massive worlds. There's so much contained within them. There's so much content packed within them. The other point about Mario Odyssey, and I can never understand this, folks who love traditional side-scrolling Mario say, Mario Odyssey is too easy. I keep hearing this, right? No, it's actually not. The further you drill into Mario Odyssey, and the further you try and collect as many moons, even post-game, okay, when you beat the main game, the difficulty level ramps up considerably. What's great about the difficulty is it gives you the choice. It lets you choose whether or not you want this game to be difficult or not. So if I feel like chilling out, sitting back, playing some Mario Odyssey, and I don't want to feel stressed, I don't have to. But if I want to get a challenge, if I want to be challenged in this game, Mario Odyssey has the ability to do that too. It has some of the most challenging sections I can remember in any 3D Mario game. So not only are you exploring to collect moons so that you can travel to new planets, you're also exploring to unlock challenging levels and dungeons, and that just further increases the want to explore further. Lastly, about Mario Odyssey, it has one of the coolest game mechanics still within any 3D platformer I can think of. And that is, of course, Cappy, which Cappy allows you to pretty much take over enemies and become those enemies. Each world has one or two of them that are used to introduce a new mechanic or a new platforming segment, and again differentiating itself from the world you've previously played. It makes you always think ahead. What is Cappy going to let me be now, basically? And it's that kind of sense of wonder that's so good. This one here, you get to be a pot plant and his legs extend as you hold down the jump button. Just something that might sound simplistic, but just really, really well thought out. And look, replaying this game has just made me realize this is still the pinnacle of Mario 3D platformer, without a doubt. And it's also the pinnacle of 3D platformers in general, I believe. So who wants to fight me in the comments? Let me know what you think. And again, if people think Zelda is a better game, why they think it's a better game, or why they don't believe that this is one of the best 3D platformers to ever be created. And some people actually consider this to be one of the greatest games of all time. Big statement. I wouldn't go that far, but I'm interested to know what people think. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's been great revisiting this game with my son. We're going to be playing through a lot of Mario games in the future, so I hope to cover more games on the channel going forward. Anyway guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider supporting me, subscribing. If you're not and you've watched this video, please do share a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.